Hey y'all, what's going on? Today we're in Greenville, South Carolina, and we're in Greenville's West End district. And what we're gonna do is take a walking tour. We're gonna look to see all the West End has to offer. It's really known for its eclectic mix of local businesses, nice architecture, and a fantastic food scene. All right, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's go do. And as I've showed you before, right there is the Liberty Bridge that crosses over the Falls Park. And we're in the Falls Park area here, Falls Park on the Reedy. And the West End is literally starts like right here. And we're gonna walk up this way, up one street and walk back the other. To give a little perspective, where we are is right over there was the Falls Park on the Reedy. And so this is South Main Street, and we're just gonna walk up through here. There's a Gianna, the Italian restaurant. It's very popular. See, there's the sign that says West End. It's a lash studio. Chicora Alley Restaurant and Bar. It tells you shopping ahead and dining ahead. Rainer's sandwiches, salads, desserts. Neighborhood market. There's a pomegranate on Main. As always with Greenville, they've got a lot of outdoor seating. Blueberry Frog, Froyo.
Help my lockout just a little bit.
Here's one of the art galleries that are down here. Christopher Park Gallery. Le Petit Croissant Fine Bakery. Looks like a place where they have some macaroons, bread, pastry, coffee, and they actually have a chocolate and macaroon workshop. We can learn the art of chocolate or macaroon making. Am I saying that right? Macaroon, macaron? I always call it macaroon, but you know, I'm from the South, so I'm gonna say that. And then there's a boutique here called Samantha Grace and the Packaging School. Guess you have to learn to go to school to learn how to package stuff. And we got Rick Irwin's West End Grill, and they're currently renovating, so they're temporarily closed. It says they'll be back by the end of July. Here's a Coral restaurant, seafood. I heard it was very good, never been there. Had the Flying Biscuit Cafe. Also heard that was good. There's so many places I haven't been to yet in Greenville. All right, that was called the Cook Station right there, but supposedly Spinks is a local convenience store chain, and they're going to make it into a market from what I understand. And the sign right there says, "Welcome to the West End." So what we're going to do, we're going to walk up that street up there, come back down, and then walk up that street, and then come back to where we started. And the street we're going to continue on is South Main Street as well, and then when we come back and go up, that's going to be Augusta Street. The spa at West End. Old Europe Coffee and Pastries. That's a real good place. Been before. Feels like you're at an Old Europe coffee shop. Another boutique. And I believe this is where Husk was. It was closed down now. A restaurant based out of Charleston. Here's a Latin Street Grill, Sabor. They have some Taco Tuesday specials. Otto Izakaya, I think that's how you say it. Anyway, they have sushis, tapas, and a sake shop. Japanese spot here. Happy hour. So I've been living in Greenville area for about almost 6 years now. And when I first came down here, they were just starting with the revitalization of the West End area. There was several places open, but I mean, it was kind of dead down here. You could always park, but it's really something the way they've done and really got a lot of businesses down here, a lot of restaurants and things going on now. Paw Paws. Looks like a dog or a pet store. That's what I always called my grandfather, a pawpaw. Check out the columns on that building. Looks nice. Thing I noticed too, they do have a trolley stop here. Beck's Cafe and Juice Bar. And they've recently built those apartments over there, and that is still under construction from what I could tell, but there's a lot of apartments and businesses going up here. And here's the Cigar Warehouse. It was a venue where you could rent it out, but I think it's actually closed right now. And it looks like they're going to be doing some construction on it, or in the process of doing construction now. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here, if they're going to continue to have a venue or it's going to be something else. And I think it says OneTech VR. It's like a virtual reality or a bar. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but virtual adventure, real fun. Here's their operating hours here. Looks pretty cool though. I've actually never really noticed that. Here's a place called Max Speed Shop.
No idea what I was talking about. You gotta check out.
Cool outdoor seating. Okay, this is called the Crazy Mason. I think they make some crazy different designs with ice cream. Wow. I can see some of the pictures here. Okay, right up from the Crazy Mason ice cream shop, you have the Homewood Suites by Hilton, right on the corner of South Main and Markley. Very convenient to Floor Field, which is right across the street, which is the local baseball team, minor league baseball, the Greenville Drive. We'll walk over that way in a minute and check it out. And as I was saying earlier about the apartments they built, these are relatively new as well. So there's a lot of places to stay. I'm sure it's not cheap either in downtown Greenville. Very beautiful garden in here and landscaping. Just had to take note of that. Whoever does that does a great job. Okay, as we're ending the area here on South Main Street, the last thing, part of the apartment complex, is the Whale, a craft beer collective. Okay, we come to another sign that says the West End Historic District. So this is usually what I consider the end of it as well. But what we're gonna do is walk back down South Main Street and then head up Augusta Street. Put your walking shoes on, let's go. And just so you know, there are other businesses and restaurants and bars on the side streets of South Main Street here, but we don't really have the time to do that today. But you could check them out, just look up the area, and if you come here, just do some exploring. I feel like it's very walkable. I feel like I can walk from here all the way to the top of Main Street, Greenville, and not be too tired. Of course, I do run and walk a lot anyway, so. And coming back down on South Main Street, there's the Goat Sports Bar. Well, that one was, I guess, and then this is Sofrito, Latin restaurant and bar. And if you've noticed, there's a few available signs as well. So there's some opportunity here for some businesses to come to the West End. And we're back at Floor Field, and here is the Greenville Drive baseball team store. Looks like there's a game going on now. So Greenville Drive is a minor league team of the Boston Red Sox. So this is actually considered a mini Fenway Park. They actually have a little green monster here as well. They should have a rooftop at Ford Field, rooftop bar. And here's a statue of Shoeless Joe Jackson, who was grew up playing Textile League baseball in West Greenville. They actually have a little museum here in Greenville about Shoeless Joe Jackson. And here's a pub here, the Bellwether. Dog friendly, outdoor seating and patio games. They have a Purple International Bistro and Sushi. And a Viva Villa Mexican Grill. And here's something I actually never seen before. This says public parking free, 2-hour parking from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. strictly enforced. Also, there's a sign that says no backing into parking spaces. Remember on that where to park in Greenville, we saw that one car that was backed into the parking garage, got a ticket. Be ye warned. Here's a West End Barber Company. A boutique. Metropolitan Arts Council. And we're coming to the end where there's a legal service lawyers building. But check out the architecture on this. Very nice. Basically down here you have like the old mixed in with the new. Okay, so we just came from South Main Street and now we're headed this way on Augusta Street. And we're gonna walk up through here and then walk back down. Another boutique, and then the Post and Courier. I think it's like a local newspaper, as far as I know. Here's a neat little cafe, Augusta 20. Coffee, beer, and wine. And then another boutique. I don't know if it's part of that or not. I guess they have a boutique store and then they have a cafe with it. And then right in the middle of all these restaurants and bars and everything is a rehab hospital celebrating 50 years of possibilities. All right, we're coming up on Gather Greenville, which you see all those containers over there. They put a bunch of these containers together and now they have different businesses, different food spots and bars and things like that. And here you got another Greenville parking area with a trolley stop here as well. There's a trolley map. Here's our friendly reminder, no backing into parking spaces. And here at Gather Greenville, here's the lineup that they have currently right now. What do I want to try? Let's take a gander around here and see what looks appealing to me. Also notice they have music, bingo Wednesday 6 to 8. They have the different times that they're open here. Indo Chicken and Donuts, Hendersonville, North Carolina, and Greenville, South Carolina. Mercado Cantina. KO Burger. Sounds good. The Lobfather. Lobster place, obviously. They've got an upstairs area. You are exactly where you need to be. Let's see what this place is. Until. Oh, you got the beer. This place is no longer here. Mike's Cheesesteak and Roast Pork. Unfortunately, they're not here. Mama Mozzarella. I believe this is the Cocoa Bowls. Yep. Restrooms. It's good to know. As always, cool little place, little green area. Sake. Oh, they have funnel cakes, fried Oreos, churros, a little bit of everything. This place, hey, how you doing? I was gonna say it's not open, but it is. The Juice Box, Cafe Zorba. All right, decisions. Okay, I went ahead with the Mercado Cantina, and I got the chicken tostada there, shredded. How do you say that? Achiote? Achiote.
It's a seasoning it.
I'm a gringo, so I can't really say that good.
Missouri, so I don't know. Dude.
Gotcha. Achiote chicken, lettuce, cucumber, pickled, onion, avocado.
Out of here, and then all of a sudden.
Gotta throw some El Tapatio on it. You know I like that spicy. All right, I brought my food upstairs, so we're gonna eat it up here, but I wanted you to check out this view from up here. Pretty cool. All right, here's my tostada, man. It looks amazing. I can't even get a hold of it. All right, let's go in. Well, I tell you what, on a hot day like today, this is something like a treat. It's fresh, refreshing, light. This is great. The avocado on the top is great. The lettuce, tomato, and the achiote chicken, very flavorful and spiced really well. Washing it down, I'm not advocating sodas, but you know, every once in a while you gotta have one, and this is a Mexican Coke, and it always tastes better than American Coke for some reason. I think it's because there's sugar in it. And that burn is awesome. Check out that delectable tostada there. Very crispy tostada, and all the ingredients are great, man. That pickled onion is amazing. I also wanted to mention, when I was coming up the stairs, I noticed the sign on the stairs that says a pet-free area. So downstairs, it's pet friendly, but if you wanted to get away and are allergic to animals or something, you know, upstairs would be a great place for you to hang out and be able to eat and still enjoy Gather Greenville. I just finished eating my tostada, just up here enjoying. They've got ceiling fans going on, so it cooled down up here quite a bit, so it feels really great. Man, I tell you what, that tostada was great, light, refreshing, and that spice of that tostada, the El Tapatio sauce was great. That reminds me of the song by Red Cloud years ago, El Tapatio. Look that up. All right, guys, we're leaving Gather Greenville, and then we're gonna come up here to where the floor field is again, where they built more apartments. And we're gonna cross the street right here, and then we're gonna come back, because this is usually what I consider the end of the West End. It may go a little bit further, but this is as far as I usually go. There's a lot of other things, a lot of businesses, restaurants further down on Augusta Street, and maybe we'll check that out in a later video. But for now, we're gonna turn back and head back from the way we came, from whence we came. And I've never been here before, the Wing Crave, but there used to be a place there called Funnelicious, and that was delicious. Very good. Over here also is the South Carolina Children's Theater. This was being built during COVID, so I guess it's up and running now as far as I know. And here we are at the Gather Greenville again. I just wanted to show you the front entrance. I don't think I had a good shot at that earlier. And here's a place called Smiley's Acoustic Cafe. Don't look like they're open right now. Another spa. Pink Bee Boutique. Monkeys, I think that's what it says. I'm not sure. Another boutique. Another boutique. Looks like they're going out of business, it says on the sign. So William Shakespeare's Macbeth is playing in Falls Park, and that's July 6th through the 30th. It begins at 7 p.m. Free with donations appreciated. And that's down there at the Falls Park where we saw that little amphitheater where they do plays and stuff like that. So that's neat to know. Augusta and Maine, or Augusta at Maine, different kind of businesses here, or that they're about to be businesses here. Oh, Poppy's Tacos, but I think that's on the River Place area. Jack Brown's Beer and Burger Joint. And here's the entrance to Mellow Mushroom Pizza Bakers. And we're coming back now, the corner of Augusta and South Main Street. Here's a restaurant called Smoke on the Water. Yeah, I might have to give it another shot. I went there one time and I actually wasn't that impressed. I mean, it was kind of like 50-50 with my food. Like my family's part of it was good, and then part of it was kind of just not cooked the way we wanted it. I've heard mixed reviews also, so I'd have to give them another shot. And this is very pretty walking back through here with all the lights and the trees. There's the packaging school again. If you know what that is, put it down in the comments, because I'm still like perplexed about that. The packaging school. And there's a Marble Slab Creamery ice cream spot. Vintage now, modern, it's home decor, antiques. And then here near the end is the Foxcroft Wine Company. It looks nice. Nice outdoor seating. And this is where we're back now at Falls Park, and here is the Falls Cottage. I'm not sure if it's anything right now. Looks like it's kind of empty on the inside. Can't really tell. But such a picturesque place out here, I tell you what. Very quaint, very beautiful, spectacular place here. Anyway, tell me in the comments, what's your favorite part of Greenville? Is it Falls Park? Is it the River Place walkway? Is it downtown Main Street? Or is it the West End? So many places to choose from, and all of them are just outstanding. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with me and taking a tour of Greenville's West End. We walked up South Main Street and came back down South Main Street, walked up Augusta Street and back down. We got to check out Gather Greenville and got a great tostado from Mercado Cantina. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any notifications from me. Anyway, stay safe out there, y'all, and live life to the fullest.